And then I got one plant. 2 plants. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, I'm Jan, nice to meet you. On this channel we make videos, I make videos on anything that makes me happy. So right now it's plants and I also plan to do some DIYs and then also some lifestyle content too. Today I have a video that I've been working on for a little while. It's a collective haul of pots. I don't know about you, but finding a cute pot can sometimes be difficult, especially if you live in a smaller town like I do. And so I have taken it upon myself to go to 5 different stores and see what the best options are for houseplant pots. That's a tongue twister. But anyway, if you haven't already, please take this time to subscribe. We'd love to have you. We have a lot of fun here. I got cute dogs. Okay, so the first store that I went to is one that's local to me, and that's Walmart. We were there getting groceries, but the grocery section was packed, so we decided to not hang out there. So we went to the plant section, as I always do. I can't make a trip there without. So I picked up a few pots. They're pretty cheap and there wasn't anything that cool, but whatever. So first off, they had this style of planter. It is a 4-inch little pot and it comes with a hole in the bottom. It did have a silicone stopper here that I'll just pop out. I won't even use this. And then it was by Better Homes and Gardens and it's a teal geo pot. That was this guy. And then I got the same kind but in white. And then I got 3 terracotta pots. They're just basic. How big are they? 4.25 inch terracotta pots. I've accumulated a lot of plants lately, as we all know, and terracotta is my favorite. Now, I'm an avid overlover, so sometimes I can overwater my plants, and the terracotta makes sure that doesn't happen. Especially for my fiddle leaf fig, I give him, or her name's Fiona. I have a big one. I think it's 14 inches wide for her, and I water her like every 2 to 3 weeks-ish, maybe, and I only water her if she's dry as a bone, but I'm always afraid of overwatering because I had done that to her in the past, and so that terracotta pot, they all do. It soaks up any extra moisture, so yeah. And then I also got the bottoms, the saucers they're called. Basically, if I buy a pot, gotta buy a saucer. And then one more thing. So I got this planter bracket. Let's see if you can see. I think that's the way it goes. Yeah, it goes like this. And apparently you can screw it into the wall and then you can put your plant just like that and it'll stay. It seems too good to be true, but I bought one just to see for myself, but it was pretty cheap. Let me see. It doesn't tell me. I think it was around like $2.50. And then these other pots, I did have a receipt here somewhere. The clay saucers were 88 cents a piece. These 4-inch planters were $2.50 a piece. And then the pots were also 88 cents a piece. So they're pretty cheap and they're adorable. So yeah, that was the Walmart section. And the next local store is Houseplants. I had to go get dog food, and on the way to the dog food, I seen a whole stand of pots with drainage. So I found this guy. He is perfect for A, succulents, or B, I have another string of pearls coming in, and I think I might put him in here. It has drainage on the bottom. It's plugged just like the other one was, but he was $3.99. He also had a medium size and a large size too, so you could get the matching set, but he was cheap and cute and I didn't want to spend the money on the others. So yeah, that was Houseplants. Our local Hyvee just opened their garden center, and so that's super exciting. Who doesn't love a Hyvee garden center? And I have found that our Hyvee carries different sizes of plant saucers and pots than I have found anywhere else. So for example, so I'll show you what I got and then I'll explain. So these are two, they are 4-inch pots, but they seem to be a little bit more delicate, if that makes sense. Like, okay, here's the Hyvee, and then here's the Walmart, if that makes sense. They're both 4 inches around, but this one's like more delicate, and so I think he's pretty cute. I got 2 of those, and then I also got the matching saucer, and Walmart didn't have any this small, and I did find some at a different store that I'm going to talk about next, but this local to us, I haven't found these at all. So I got a couple of those. It fits so cute. And then what's really magical about Hyvee is these guys. These are tiny saucers for 2-inch pots. So I already had a bunch of 2-inch pots, but these saucers you can't find. Look how cute. Come on. I have never been able to find these anywhere else other than the Hyvee Garden Center. They were 80 cents a piece, which can't believe I paid 80 cents for this, but it's worth it. It saves my window seals, especially in my kitchen. I have a lot of little like cuttings growing, and yeah, it helps me out. So yeah, these were 80 cents a piece, and then these were 98 cents a piece, and these were $1.20 a piece. So that was Hyvee. Next, I went to Home Depot. I had therapy in the city and I needed to kill time. I know. I wore my mask. I stayed 6 feet away. I sanitized like a crazy lady. I was in, out, fast, done. But I found some pots that are super exciting. Well, to me anyway. Okay, so I'm always looking for terracotta that isn't the normal like pot with a rim. I'm looking for something different all the time. So I found these like smooth-sided terracotta pots. They are a 4.75, so like 5 inches, a flare pot, and yep, they don't have the top ring. So I thought they were super cool, and they were not very expensive at all. I will find that in a second when I get the receipt. And then I got saucers for them, and then I got it in a big size. This guy is a 7.5 inch pot with the smooth side. I think he's really neat, but I was looking, why even went in? I wasn't going to, but then I thought that they had the tall and skinny terracotta pots, so they're like 3 inches around, and then they flare up kind of, and they're like 10 inches tall, or 8 inches tall, like tall and skinny terracotta pots. If you know where any of those are at, or even an online link, let me know. I seen one in one of my favorite plant YouTubers videos, and now I'm trying to search for it, and I couldn't find it on her page, so yeah, that's Becca de la Plants, I think. She's fabulous. If you haven't checked her out already, please do. She's wonderful. So I got this guy, and then I also just got a saucer. They were out of the 8-inch saucer, so this is a 10-inch one, but whatever. Let me just see. These guys were $3.96 a piece. This guy was $3.98. So there really wasn't a price difference between the two. It really was just the size, which I find kind of crazy, but that's what it says. So Home Depot was store number 4. And so our last store is one that I found on Instagram, and I fell in love with it. And then I realized it was local, and I felt kind of dumb, but whatever. It's called Mulhall's, and it's in Omaha. Yeah, I thought it was closed, but when I found out it was opened, I could not help myself, and I knew that they had more pots than you could shake a stick at, so away I went. This place, like, it's a dream. I told Austin that that would be the perfect date to just take me and walk around Mulhall, because it's like the size of the town that I'm from. Like, it's basically a little town, but filled with plants, like outdoor, indoor, and then they also have outdoor pots and indoor pots, and it's like a dream. So let me get into it. I got way too many. I don't know if you've heard me talk about my too much gene, but sometimes I don't know when to stop. This is one of those times. So first I found this macrame pot and hanger. It was $14.99. I think it's homemade, honestly. I think maybe this pot seems very homemade. Maybe not. Maybe they just have me fooled and that's the aesthetic they're going for. But it doesn't have a hole, so I'll just have to put my, whatever plant I put in here, I'll just put the grower pot in it and use it as like a cash pot situation. But I thought it was wonderful, and I'm always looking for ways to hang things from my ceiling, so yes. And so on that side of things, I also found another hanging pot. It was a little bit more expensive, but it's beautiful. Look at it. It was $19.99, but I think I'll be using it for a really long time, so it's worth it, and it's quality. It's fine. And then I got into the smaller pot section. So they had different colors of terracotta, which was so exciting. So here's a dark gray. It is, let's see, I wanted to tell you what size it is. I think it's a 6-inch pot, and it was $2.99 for this dark gray. I also got a few more gray ones. They were 99 cents a piece. Look at that. I got some white terracotta. This one was $1.99. I got 2 of them. I also got the bases for them. So 2 bases. Actually, no, 3 bases. I got an extra because there's always pots here around my house that I didn't grab one or didn't come with it when I bought it, and I could use an extra one. I got, oh, here's the bases for the 2 darker terracotta pots. They were 99 cents a piece. The white ones were 99 cents a piece as well. And then I got a saucer for the 6-inch pot, and it was $1.99. And then I got this guy. Look how cool he is. He was $7.99. I love him. He was cool. I couldn't not keep him. I walked by him a few different times, and I was like, oh no, whatever. Because I generally don't like to spend more than $5 or like $7. So the fact that it was $7.99, I was like, I hadn't picked up the other hanging ones yet that were the $14 and $20. Hadn't picked those up yet. But after I picked up this guy, I was like, all or nothing. So yeah, I think he'll last me a long time though. And then I couldn't figure out what to put underneath him, so I did get an extra saucer. And it'll look something like that. I don't know. We might not even use them, but it should be fun. I got this little pot. I think he's a 3-inch little guy. He was $11.99. He was really pretty. It happened. This guy was $6.99. Look at this color. I thought it matched my house perfectly, so I couldn't leave him. It's about a 4-inch, I would say. And then I got a white guy. I think he's probably like another 3-inch or 2.5-inch. And he was $3.99. Look how cute. He didn't come with the saucers. Maybe that is why I bought. No, the whites didn't match. I wouldn't have done that. I don't know. But yeah, he's so cute. This guy's our last like exciting one. It was $9.99. So I don't need to buy pots for a really long time. Like really long time. Like this is it for a very long time. Dear God, I hope. It's kind of my birthday present to myself. My birthday was at the beginning of April and we were stuck in quarantine. We didn't really do anything. So here we are. And the last couple of things that I got these 2-inch pots, but they didn't have the saucers. So that's why at Hyvee, magic. Look how cute they are. You can get these, they were $1 a piece. You can get these in the craft section of Walmart like all year round, but they don't normally like typically have the holes drilled on the bottom like these guys do. Let me see if I can show you. Like they have the hole in them, but I've drilled holes in the ones from the craft section like more than I'd like to admit. So yeah, and then lastly from there I got 3 saucers. You can't have enough saucers. And they were 89 cents a piece. And then I got 1 plant. 2 plants. I got this philodendron Brazil. I'm trying to collect all the different philodendrons and pothos. And then the last one, I got a string of fish hooks. It doesn't look very crazy right now, but it'll eventually hang down and be a hanging plant. So yeah, that was my excitement of the last couple weeks collecting things. So yeah, I will be doing a updated tour of my houseplants. I counted yesterday and I have 65 plants in my house. I'm going to do a plant tour sometime soon. I just have to film it. Hi friends, this is Jan, editing Jan, might I add. I am here to add to this video. So as I'm editing, I'm realizing that I didn't quite get my point across how I wanted to. The point of the video was to show you, is a collective haul to show you the best places that are worth your time to go get pots. And I hauled them, yes, fabulous. But I wanted to hop in here and add my final thoughts because I got overexcited and just ended the video. I'm still pretty new here to this making video thing, so sometimes I get a little bit nervous. But anyway, if you're going to go anywhere for pots and you're local to me at all, drive yourself out to Omaha and go to Mulhall's. Best place ever. It has both terracotta pots and indoor pretty pots, and it even has outdoor, like giant, big, like outdoor pots. It literally has anything you could ever imagine, and it's basically like a mystical, magical world of plants. Highly recommend. I will be going back there as much as I can make excuses to go. So that was number 1 out of 5. Second, I would probably say Home Depot. There are more for, like, they have different types of terracotta, like in every single size, and they both have indoor pots and outdoor pots. Oh, Hyvee, if you have a Hyvee near you, I love their garden centers. Love them. Love it, wouldn't trade it. So they have the cuter terracotta pots, and they have the little saucers for the baby. Actually, I have one right here. I'm in my office, by the way. They have these 2-inch ones and then the baby saucers, which I can't find anywhere else. So yes. And then of course your local Walmart and Houseplants. Houseplants doesn't have a lot of pots. They don't have terracotta, but they have like decorative outdoor ones, and the little cute one that I showed you, I think it was actually technically supposed to be outdoor, but I'll be using it indoor. And then Walmart, of course, they had both terracotta and outdoor, but their selection was very Walmart. But yeah, anyway, those are my final thoughts on all the stores. I hope it was helpful. As always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to comment down below. And yeah, happy day. Sorry this video is a day late. Life got crazy yesterday. So anyway, now we can resume the video because I'll probably just push play. Thank you. Be sure to look for these plants in that upcoming video, and I think that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please feel free to let me know in the comments. If you have any video ideas, let me know. I am so happy here. I am pretty excited about my channel, so if you haven't checked it out, please do consider subscribing. I want to hit 500 subscribers. That seems crazy by the end of the year because I only have 39, but so if you could help me out with that goal by subscribing, that'd be fabulous. We have a lot of fun here, so I think you should join. Thank you. Have a good day.